Welcome to SS Anime, your go-to channel for everything anime. From breaking news to behind-the-scenes deep dives, we bring you the stories that make the anime world tick. Today, we're diving into the fascinating and complex world of anime studio funding. How do they actually make money? Stick around, because you'll be surprised to learn it's not just about selling Blu-rays or streaming rights. Let's get started. At the heart of the anime industry is a unique system called the production committee model. This committee consists of several entities that pool their resources to fund an anime. These include publishers, toy manufacturers, music labels, streaming platforms, and of course, the animation studios. Why do they work together? Because anime is risky business. Think about it. Creating an anime involves millions of yen, months of grueling work, and a team of hundreds. But there's no guarantee it will succeed. A single flop can wipe out an investment, especially when competing in an industry flooded with new titles each season. This is where the production committee model comes into play. By pooling resources, the financial risk is distributed among multiple companies, ensuring that no single entity shoulders the full burden if the show underperforms. For example, a manga publisher might invest with the hope of boosting sales for their source material. Meanwhile, a toy manufacturer joins in, banking on the popularity of merchandise. Music labels contribute, anticipating revenue from soundtracks and character songs. But here's the kicker. The animation studio, the creative powerhouse that actually brings the story to life, often gets the smallest share of the profits. Surprised? It's true. Despite being the backbone of the production, animation studios are typically hired on a fixed fee basis. This means that whether the anime becomes the next Demon Slayer or a title that fades into obscurity, their earnings remain largely unchanged. This system creates a paradox. The most critical piece of the puzzle often struggles financially, which is why many studios rely on secondary projects, government subsidies, or outsourcing to stay afloat. It's a tough reality for an industry so focused on creativity and innovation. So, the next time you watch your favorite anime, remember the unsung heroes working tirelessly behind the scenes. Take a look at this typical funding distribution. The publisher, usually a manga or light novel company, takes the largest share, around 30%. Why? Because they're providing the source material and bear most of the initial risk. Toy manufacturers follow with about 25%. They bank on selling merchandise like action figures, keychains, and other collectibles. Streaming platforms like Crunchyroll or Netflix contribute around 15% by licensing the series. Music labels pitch in 20%, producing soundtracks and character songs. Studios, the creators of your beloved anime, often end up with just 5% or less of the pie. Let that sink in. 5%. So how do these studios survive? Let's dive deeper. Merchandising is where the real money lies. Anime like Dragon Ball or Demon Slayer generate billions through toys, clothing, and other products. Even lesser-known anime rely on sales of limited edition figures, Blu-rays, and branded merchandise to turn a profit. For example, the movie Demon Slayer Mugen Train shattered box office records, but its merchandising revenue far surpassed ticket sales. This is why anime often focus heavily on character design. Characters that are marketable translate to higher merchandise sales. Streaming platforms are another big player. They license anime to showcase on their platforms, providing studios with upfront payments. But here's the catch. While platforms like Netflix are growing, the payments they provide aren't enough to replace other revenue streams. Streaming works better for global exposure than for actual profitability. Now let's talk about animators, the backbone of the industry. Sadly, they're among the lowest paid in the entertainment world. Key animators might make 25% of the overall wages, while in-between animators often make a meager 15%. Despite their hard work, many animators struggle to make ends meet. Studios like ufotable or Kyoto Animation sometimes invest more in employee welfare, but the overall industry has a long way to go. This raises the question, where does the studio's share of the profits go? Anime movies have become a financial powerhouse. Films like Your Name or Spirited Away don't just succeed at the box office, they reignite interest in their franchises. After a hit movie, studios can release spin-offs, sequels, or special merchandise, boosting profits across the board. However, not every movie succeeds. Studios often rely on their flagship titles to carry smaller, riskier projects. In recent years, crowdfunding has emerged as a game changer for funding anime, offering a direct connection between creators and fans. Instead of relying solely on production committees or traditional investors, studios can now pitch their ideas directly to the audience. Fans contribute financially to projects they're passionate about, making them feel like a part of the production process. This not only provides studios with much needed capital, but also ensures that there's already a built in fan base eager to support and promote the anime even before it airs. Take Little Witch Academia, for example. After the original short film captivated audiences, the creators turned to Kickstarter to fund its sequel. The response was overwhelming. They raised over $600,000, far surpassing their initial goal. This success didn't just help fund the sequel, it sent a powerful message to the industry. Fans are willing to invest directly in projects they care about. Crowdfunding platforms like Kickstarter and Campfire have since become popular among independent creators and small studios. They provide opportunities for passion projects that might not fit the traditional production committee mold. For example, projects like Under the Dog and Kickheart were made possible entirely through fan contributions. But crowdfunding isn't without challenges. Studios must deliver on their promises, as failing to meet backer expectations can harm their reputation. Plus, while successful campaigns generate excitement, the funding often covers only a portion of the overall costs. Even so, crowdfunding represents a powerful shift in how anime can be created, putting more power in the hands of fans and creators. This approach isn't just about money, it's about community. Fans feel a sense of ownership and pride when they see an anime they helped fund come to life. And for creators, it's a way to stay true to their vision without the compromises that often come with traditional funding models. As the anime industry evolves, crowdfunding might just become an even bigger part of how your favorite shows are brought to life. And there you have it, the many ways anime studios make money. It's a complex web of collaborations, risks, and creativity. The next time you watch your favorite anime, remember the incredible effort and intricate planning that goes into bringing it to life. If you enjoyed this deep dive, don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit that bell icon to stay updated with the latest from SS Anime. Drop a comment below. What surprised you the most about how anime studios operate? We'd love to hear your thoughts. Thanks for watching, and until next time, keep enjoying anime.